got to keep an eye on Dalton Armstrong, him and Cody Coughlin. They start 4th and 5th rows inside. Those are the only two drivers that have gone to victory lane. Cody Coughlin, of course, back-to-back wins at Toledo and Anderson. And as they get set to go down the back straightaway, you can see the CoughlinCars.com pace car is already pulled off. The lights are out in the corners. And out of turn number 4, Tyler Warwick, Scott Hans, lead him to the green flag. ARCA CRA Super Series racing here tonight at the Baer Motorsports Park. And it looks like Scott Hans in the 72 machine. On the outside, leads the field down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Sparks come out from the bottom of Hans's car as it drops off into turn 3, but he'll lead lap number 1. Tyler Oregon, the 111 machine, still rides around the grass on the exit of turn number 2. Allie Kern looking to the outside of Tyler Oregon. Scott Hans out in front, building a lead as they exit turn 4 for the second time. In the number 4 machine as Roaring bobbles just a bit going into turn number 1. Slight contact is made. Kern goes around, and the caution flag is out for the first time this evening. Allie Kern in the number 4, Tyler Roaring. Scott Hans alongside Terry Fisher Jr. bring him around the green flag once again. 98 laps to go, and it looks like Terry Fisher Jr. using the high side, looking to get around Scott Hans. Dalton Armstrong on the move, looking to the inside of Griffith. That's for the 3rd spot. We're going to have a new leader out of turn number 4. Fisher goes high. Hans battles back to the inside. Fisher and Hans still to the inside of Fisher. There's still plenty of room for Hans. He's unable to get around him. Meniskma in the number 20 still on the lead lap, but at the tail end of it as they make their way out of turn 4. Fisher sliding Hans behind him. Now everybody single file all the way through 1 and 2 until you get back to Scapelli and Allie Kern deep in the pack. They run 10th and 11th as they make their way through 3 and 4. Fisher Jr., Scott Hans still trying to find the momentum on the exit of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes the 99 machine of Justin Ortel as he looks to the inside over in turn 3, but then pulled back in line. Out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Fisher leads the field. Now they're going to look to go around the number 20 machine of Jeremy Meniska. Out of turn 4, Cody Coughlin looking for a run to the inside of Armstrong. They make their way to turn number 1. Everybody single files to make their way out of turn number 4. This time by 8 down, 92 to go. Fisher, your leader. 2 leaders. Dalton Armstrong in the number 4, still looking to the inside of Wes Griffith Jr. Pulls back in line through 3 and 4. He'll peek to the inside once again on the exit. And back in line down the front straight. Hunter Jack in the 41 looking to the inside of Stoley as they make their way through 1 and 2 and out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. We'll pull back single files to go around the number 20 machine. Out of turn number 4 this time by 11 down for Terry Fisher Jr. Still cannot pull away from Scott Hans. Hans still right there in his back bumper as they make the way down the back straightaway. Hans all the way down to the grass on the exit. Trying to find speed up and off the turns. Cody Coughlin, Dalton Armstrong had an excellent race down the Anderson Speedway. Side-by-side battle for consecutive laps, and it looks like that's going to begin again here tonight at the Baer Motorsports Park. Turn 4 down the front straightaway. Cody Coughlin looking at the inside of Armstrong into turn 1. going on. Hand still works on Terry Fisher out in front. Coughlin's been working on Armstrong, and in the meantime, 47 of Brian Campbell right there. Blanket over all three of them as they make their way to turn number one. Campbell starts to peek to the outside of Cody Coughlin. In the JEGS machine, number one off of turn two, down the back straightaway. Wes Griffith, your fast qualifier, still riding around in the third position. Coughlin, Brian Campbell almost 3 wide, but now Campbell's got the run on Coughlin. Go up to the inside into turn number one. Brian Campbell trying to break into the top 5. It's for the 5th spot. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. They're side by side. Coughlin in the one car to the high side. Campbell forcing to the inside off of turn 4. They're still side by side at the stripe. The 17 now. Down the back straightaway, the 99. Ortel with some problems into the grass over in turn 3. Brian Campbell unable to get around Cody Coughlin, but Coughlin slides high on the exit of turn 2. Campbell's going to try to get him over in 3 and 4, but Coughlin battles back on the high side. Got the run that time down the bank straightaway. He will take over the 5th spot. He sits all by himself, so just before Cody Coughlin back in line. 20 laps have been completed. The 7th start here in the CRA Series is now down 1 lap. The top 2 cars, Terry Fisher Jr., Scott Hans, run 1-2, just got around Isaacs. And here comes Wes Griffith Jr., tries to qualifier. Around Isaacs as well, and he'll lead Armstrong, Campbell, and Coughlin. 6th, all around Isaacs on the exit turn 2. Machine works on Timmerman. That's for the 9th position. Side by side for 9th, out of turn 2, down the back straight. Turning the number 4 to the inside. And move into the 4th position. Armstrong makes a move. Griffith Jr. went into turn number 1 high. Allows Armstrong to get around him. Armstrong to 3rd. Armstrong, Griffith, Campbell, Cody Coughlin in the 1 car. Still runs in 6th. Hunter Jack in the number 41 machine heavily going around. He's in the 7th position. Clears Ryan Isaacs. Brian Campbell with the run off the turn 2 down the back straightaway to the inside of Wes Griffith Jr. into turn number 3. Campbell looks to move up to 4th. Out of turn number 4. Straight away, give Campbell the 4th position now. Wes Griffith Jr. pulls back in line. Hit the line before Cody Coughlin alongside. He's up to the back fender momentarily on the turn 2. Wes Griffith Jr. trying to hold him off through 3. Cody Coughlin gives the run. The hold there for turn number 1. They're side by side. Turn 2 down the back straightaway. Goes out in front. Griffith pulls even momentarily, but Coughlin drives it deeper into turn 3 and give him the 5th position now off of turn 4. So Terry Fisher Jr., Scott Hans 1-2 out in front. Then back to 3rd is Dalton Armstrong. 4 seconds of difference between 2nd Scott Hans to Dalton Armstrong and Thomas Wood, 4th in points on the racing surface and into the pits. off of turn number 4. Gathers it back in. 30 laps have been completed, 70 to go. A little bit of a difference between himself and in second place, Scott Hans. Between Armstrong to Hans, that's second to third. Campbell and Coughlin still the top 5. West Griffin to 6th. Allie Kern gets down into the grass in turn number 1, allows Tyler Warwick to go around her to the outside. Looked as if the front brakes lined up momentarily for Kern. Very hot brakes on the Ford machine. Fisher, Scott Hans, Dalton Armstrong, Cody Coughlin, Brian Campbell fifth. Brian Campbell with issues after running in the top 5. He was moving up. He's got brake issues as well, going red hot in the right rear. So brakes becoming an issue for a couple of drivers. Cody Coughlin was able to get around Campbell when he went to the pit area. Now Dalton Armstrong slides high. That's going to allow Cody Coughlin to look to the inside, down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. The battle is on. The race is on for the 3rd position, and out of turn number 4, Cody Coughlin's going to take it over. Armstrong back to 4th. Terry Fisher has opened up almost a 1 second advantage over Scott Hans. Puts a full straightaway and a little more of a difference. From Hans back to Cody Coughlin in 3rd. They continue to click the laps on a 40 down. Scott Hans in for 72, getting around it. Timmerman in car number 9 as he is 1 lap down. Tyler Rohrig in the 111. Had to go to the backup for that first caution. Is working on Ortel. Down back straightaway into turn number 3. Laps, along with Scott Hans and Cody Coughlin. Dalton Armstrong, Hunter Jack having a great run, now shown in the top 5. He's been able to get around West Griffin Jr. for the 5th position. Hunter Jack in just his 2nd ARCA start has cracked the top 5. Tyler Rohrig clearing Justin Ortel on the exit of turn 4, move him up into the 7th spot. Machine is still your leader. in the 81, Timmerman as well. That's lap traffic between the 72 of Scott Hance in second, third of Cody Coughlin. Justin Ortel in the 99 machine, the last car on the lead lap. Turn 4. Wes Griffith Jr., Hunter Jack, 5th, 6th out of turn 2. This time by out of turn number 4. It is the halfway point, 50 down, 50 to go for the Summer City 100. Terry Fisher Jr. leading at the halfway point by a second and a half over 5-time winner here at the Baer Motorsports Park, the 72 of Scott Hance. Wooden, Campbell, Kern, all out of this one. Before the halfway point. Terry Fisher Jr. in the 81 continuing to set a lightning pace out in front of Scott Hance. Still clicking the laps off in the second position. Cody Coughlin has opened up a bit of a gap between him and fourth place Dalton Armstrong. Hunter Jack in 5th, just ahead of Wes Griffith Jr. Cody trying to reel in Scott Hance. Shown almost 4 seconds behind. Full straightaway difference between second and third. Talked to Cody Coughlin earlier this afternoon. He said he's working on the long run. He's getting that right now. Long run, that early caution. 3 cents. Justin Ortel has gone 1 lap down. Tyler Oregon, the 111. The last car on the lead lap. Terry Fisher Jr., Scott Hance, 1-2. Cody Coughlin looks like he is reeling in, slowly but surely. Scott Hance. He's got that differential down to about 3.5 seconds now, a little less than that. Coughlin to Hance. Hunter Jack in the 5th position, starting to pull away. 3 to 4 car lengths of difference between Wes Griffith Jr. before going into turn 3. $60 laps have been completed, 40 to go for your leader out in front, Terry Fisher Jr. Of course, he's picked up the track championship here at Sportsman. He's currently leading the Coors Welding Late Sportsman point standings, the CRA division. He's looking to just be the 3rd driver to make it to victory lane in 2016. 20th anniversary season. Super Series. Has reeled in Fisher. He's got that lead down to less than a second now. Standing on hands. Meniskma goes another lap down in the number 20 machine. Wes Griffith Jr. has caught back up to Hunter Jack, looking to the inside. That's for the fifth position. Put Wes Griffith Jr. back into the top 5. Hunter Jack back to 6th. This all goes on just as Warrig, which has been able to catch him. Warrick's going to try to crack the top 5 once again after starting on the pole. Hunter Jack slow to exit turn 2. Warrig capitalizes, go to the inside, and move Warrig up to 6th. Jack back to 7th. Now Wes Griffith Jr. rounding out the top 5. Sights on the number 7 as they head off into turn number 1. Hunter Jack in the 41. Car on the lead lap just ahead of Terry Fisher Jr. Almost 7/10 of a second a lap ago. 6/10 now between Fisher and Hans as they run 1-2. Now just 2 seconds of difference between him and Scott Hans in the 72. He's definitely gaining, and it's Terry Fisher Jr. Scott Hans get into this quicker lap traffic just ahead of them. The quicker cars at the tail end of the lead lap. Hunter Jack in the 41, Tillman in the number 9 about to go another lap down. The Hunter Jack in the 41 runs 7th. He is the last car in the lead lap. First time works on Wes Griffith Jr. That is for the 5th position, but that battle's not going to be going on too much further ahead of Terry Fisher Jr. when he slides high on the exit of turn 2. Scott Hans cuts the lead down to just about a car length in the middle of 3 and 4. We could have another battle brewing for the top spot down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Terry Fisher Jr. once again pushes high on the exit of turn 2. Hans chases him down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Fisher Jr. running around, groove up. And Adam Hans. The difference just a little over 2/10 of the line. Cody Coughlin sitting back in 3rd. Getting closer and closer. The 72 of Scott Hans and the 81 of Terry Fisher Jr. Cody Coughlin looking to link 3 wins together here tonight. Tyler Warrig looking at the inside of Wes Jr. Once again, that is for the 5th position as they head off into turn number 1. Hunter Jack in the 41, last car on the lead lap. Tyler Warrig to the inside of Wes Griffith Jr. through 3 and 4. Terry Fisher Jr. has Scott Hans picking his as they get into lap traffic. Lead lap car with Hunter Jack in a 41. And now it's going to be a 3-car battle for the top spot. Scott Hans and Terry Fisher Jr. all trying to get around Hunter Jack, the last car in the lead lap. Jack gets sideways. Hans slides up. Coughlin goes to the inside. Coughlin up to 2nd. Hans back to 3rd. Hunter Jack got loose on the middle of 1 and 2. Slid off the racing surface. Hans checked up and allowed Coughlin to get around him. Scott Hans falls to third. Terry Fisher Jr. still out in front. Goes chasing. The number 7, Wes Griffith Jr. Last car on the lead lap. Tyler Warwick into the top 5. 8/10, a little over 8/10 of a second, the difference between Cody Coughlin and Terry Fisher. Keep an eye on the differential as they continue to wind the laps down. 1 lap away from 20 to go in this one. This time by at the line. 20 laps to go for your leader, Terry Fisher Jr. Terry Fisher Jr. took the lead on lap number 3. And he's led ever since. Dalton Armstrong, haven't talked about him in a while, the number 4. He's has been running fourth all last month as he splits the difference between a couple of lap competitors going through 1 and 2. Wes Griffith Jr. in the number 7, run 6. Last car on the lead lap, just ahead of Terry Fisher Jr. As they make the way on turn 2 down the back straightaway. Just a little half a second, the difference between Coughlin and Fisher. Will the long car prevail here tonight? Cody Coughlin in the number 9 machine started in the 10th position. And he is working for the top spot. He's got it down to a little over 3/10 of a second, right behind the 6th place car of Wes Griffith Jr. Still on the lead lap as they make their way down the back straightaway. Wes Griffith Jr. holds to the inside lane off of turn 4. 11 Terry Fisher Jr. go to his outside. Cody Coughlin right behind him in the number 1. Gonna follow to the outside of Wes Griffith Jr. Cody Coughlin from the back chute. Down the back straightaway, the exit of turn 2. Got up, kicked up some dust. Still holds on to that second position, but it did cost him some time. And the caution flag is out. Timmerman in the number 9. As it slid up the racing surface. Tough break as a caution flag is out for Jason Timmerman. He was shown in the 10th position. Wes Griffith Jr. is back out as we go back to green flag racing. Bobbles coming. Cody Coughlin in the number 1. Terry Fisher Jr. out in front. Now Coughlin has hands to his inside. Everybody back, single file. Tyler Warwick in the 111 in 5th, right behind Dalton Armstrong, and Scott Hans was looking to the inside. Now he'll peek to the outside of Cody Coughlin on the exit of turn 4. Oh, we go on the line that time by. Everybody single file until you get back to a couple of lap cars deep in the pack. Scott Hans in the 72. Works on the number 1. Looks to the outside once again. 10 to go at the line this time by for Terry Fisher Jr. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, top 5 cars. All single file. Cody Coughlin looks to the inside of Terry Fisher Jr. Just cannot get the run up and off the turn. Cody Coughlin looks to the inside on the exit of turn 2. Dalton Armstrong has caught Scott Hance. Peeks to the inside, the exit of turn 4. That's a battle for third as they make their way into turn number 1. We're inside of 10 laps to go. It's now or never. The drivers know it. Out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Hance up into the dirt on the back chute. Armstrong, Hance for third on the exit of turn 4. Armstrong on the exit. Regains a third position. Cody Coughlin in the number 1 tries to find the momentum off of turn 2. Just cannot pull alongside Fisher, but Fisher goes into turn 3 high. Cody Coughlin's going to make the pass. Cody Coughlin, your new leader. Inside 6 to go. Dalton Armstrong works to the inside of Scott Hance. Cody Coughlin in the number 1. Your leader looking for a three-peat here tonight on the exit of turn 4. Hance holds on to charge by Armstrong momentarily as they make their way into turn number 1. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway, they're side by side for third. Out of turn number 4, Coughlin, Fisher, and side by side. Armstrong got a little loose. Hance makes slight contact. Using the grass on the inside of the middle of 1 and 2, using the grass on the outside of the back chute. They're side by side through 3 and 4. The battle is still for third. Armstrong crosses out just a bit. Hance is still there. Scott Hance gets sideways and he'll go around just in front of Dalton Armstrong and the 111 of Tyler Warwick, and the caution flag is out. As they make their way into turn number 3, Cody Coughlin picks up the pace and he'll bring them to the green flag. Wes Griffith Jr. all the way to the inside of Tyler Warwick for the 4th spot. Down the back straightaway, Dalton Armstrong in the number 4. Looks to the inside of Terry Fisher Jr. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Side by side off the turn 4. Warwick holds off the charge by Wes Griffith Jr. In the meantime, Scott Hance looks to the outside, but Armstrong has moved into 2nd, down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Top 5, top 6 back to single file. They're going to come to the white flag this time by Cody Coughlin in the number 1. Looks to straighten 3 victories in a row. Out of turn 2 for the final time down the back straightaway. Cody Coughlin, Dalton Armstrong, 1-2, just as they finished at Anderson 2 weeks ago. It's going to happen again at the Baer Motorsports Park here tonight. Terry Fisher Jr. into the 81 machine comes home 3rd. 4th. Cody getting victory lane. 1. The 4 car comes home in the 2nd position. Junior holds on for 3rd.